Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Today's hearing marks the continuation of the committee's close look at the rising problem of federal improper payments. As we watch the national debt continue to climb and improper payments grow with it, as Chairman Meadows pointed out, since 2003, we've sent out $1 trillion in improper payments. I'd only add to that that's $1 trillion plus interest. We've been operating in deficit all those years, so every dollar that we sent out improperly was a borrowed dollar. Every year, the federal government loses billions of taxpayer dollars because of improper payments, dollars that were intended to fund programs that serve the people but are improperly paid out or managed. As in my questions, I'll address this a little bit more. The General Accountability Office has been unable to render an opinion on the federal government's consolidated financial statement since 1997. Due in part to the federal government's inability to adequately account for and reconcile its financial activities. GAO has also stated with respect to improper payments that absent changes, the federal government continues to face an unsustainable long-term fiscal path. This is the reason we're here today. We want to try to figure out a way to solve this. As Chairman Meadows cited, the federal government reported $141 billion in improper payments last year, fiscal year 2017. A $4 billion increase from just 2 years ago. Over 2/3 of these erroneous payments originated from the Department of Health and Human Services. The rapid growth in improper payments is largely attributed to the Medicaid program, which is the focus of this hearing. Medicaid is a federally funded, state-administered program that covers over 73 million people. The program represents about 1/6 of the national healthcare economy and accounts for over $36 billion in improper payments. I think it was about $36.7 billion to be precise. The GAO has placed the Medicaid program on its high-risk list every year since 2003. That makes 15 years and counting. State partners are on the front lines of defense against these erroneous payments. However, the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services plays a critical role in monitoring and supporting state efforts to reduce and recover improper payments. Although the states have great flexibility in implementing Medicaid, they are constrained by lack of federal guidance and overwhelmed by the vast increase in enrollment from expansion of the program under Obamacare. Diligent bipartisan oversight is imperative in order to curb Medicaid's current trajectory as the fastest growing source of improper payments. Today, we will hear from our witnesses about current efforts to strengthen federal and state partnerships in the Medicaid program and make an attempt to ensure program integrity. To achieve the necessary reform of Medicaid, only a whole-of-government oversight approach will safeguard the faith and credit of American taxpayers. I thank the witnesses for coming today, and I look forward to hearing their testimony. I'll yield back.